My sunshines, my sunshines, my sunshines. Hello, 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 my beautiful people. Welcome to Life of Sunshine on Wheels. Of course, it's your girl Shana, and I'm here with another video. Now, let me tell you all, something ain't right, but you know, I love a challenge and a last minute thing. Okay, so I'm very, very excited and proud to announce that my son has decided to get baptized. And he will be getting baptized on March 30th. Absolutely right, March 30th, which is next week. So his old great mother had took it upon herself that she's going to crochet her black and white and gray sweater for his baptism. Today is, let me look at my wheelchair calendar so I can give you all the correct date. Okay. Oh, I didn't cut the wheelchair off. Let me see here. Okay. What's that? Okay. That's my wheelchair. Let's go over here. All right. So today is March 22nd. And right now it is 11:26 a.m. Saturday, March 22nd at 11:26 p.m. By the time I get this video out, it may be Friday. We'll see. But yes, so I have decided that I'm going to crochet me a sweater to wear to my son's baptism. You think I can do it? Tell me what you think in the comment section below. But let me share with you all the colors, of course, in the brand of yarns, more than one, I will be using. Now, this is my very first time using this Mainstays acrylic yarn. And this is a Walmart brand. See what Joanne's did to me. But yes, and the color is black, of course. Here's what it looks like. To be honest with you all, I really don't like it. But I don't have no choice right about now. And I got to take what I can get when I can get it. And this is one of those times. So I'm going to use what I got to get what I want. Okay, now let's read some information about this Mainstays. Okay, this is a medium 4 yarn. Crochet hooks recommended size is a 5.5 millimeter hook or I9. Let's see here. Worsted weight yarn, 100% acrylic. Care instructions: machine wash, tumble dry. Do not bleach, do not on, do not dry clean. Tumble dry at low heat, at delicate setting. This is what I'm using for the black. Now, if you all know me, you know that I am a big twist kind of girl. Yes, so for the big twist, I am going to be using white. You've seen it before with me. This is my big twist white. And then this is like a very light gray. I'm using, of course, what I have at home. And this, of course, is a big twist gray. This is a medium 4 yarn. Recommended hook size for this is a 5.00 millimeter hook. But I'll use whatever I have, hook size to get what I want. But yes, so I'm going to be using this light gray, this black, that's ashy, but I'm not going to complain, and this white yarn. So that's what I'm going to be working on throughout this process. I will let you all know what's going on. Of course, I will give you an update of what's going on. So pray for me, wish me luck, whatever you prefer. Just send the good vibes my way, because I'm going to crochet me a black, white, and gray sweater for my son's baptism. All right, you all. So I'll be back with more of my sunshines. All right, my sunshines. So let me get started. I'm going to be doing a hexagon crochet sweater for my son's baptism. Like I said before, the colors are white, light gray, and black. I'm starting off with white because I want my sweater to end in black. My crochet hook, may not be able to see it, is a 5.5 millimeter hook. And I'm going to start off with my magic circle and go through here like that. Hold it and get this ball rolling and see what I can come up with. That's all I can do. Very bold of me, isn't it? To wait until the last minute to do it. But I also have a little tutorial up about the hexagon sweater for my Valentine's Day sweater. And that would be considered a hexagon cardigan because it's open in the middle. But as for me, this sweater is not open. So, yes, here we go. And I have my 3 clusters, double crochet clusters right there. And I'm going to chain 1 and do it again. And I'm going to be doing this all around until I have 6 clusters. And the clusters are considered 3 double crochets. And then a chain 1 and then do another one. And once again, I have to get a total of 6 clusters in this circle. All right, let me count off to see how many I have so far for you all. I have 1, I have 2, 3, and 4. And you can see where the spaces are. That's keeping them separate. So I have 4 clusters already. I'm just going to pull on this little string right here a little to make my circle smaller. And I'm going to continue on until I have a total of 6 clusters here in this circle. Now I'm on to my last cluster. Okay. And of course, at the very last cluster, which is the 6th one, I actually added 1 stitch at the end of it. And I'm going to close this circle up here, I'm going to pull this string as tight as I can. And make sure that it doesn't come out as well. So, voila, magic circle. All right, and now what I'm going to do is slip stitch into the very top chain, which is right here. You may not be able to see it, but I'm going to slip stitch into the very top chain. And now I'm going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go back in this opening right here where my thumb is trying to peek through. I'm going to go in that opening and do 2 more double crochets. Now, at this point, we can chain 1 if we want to, or we don't have to. And then we go over to this open space. After we have the 3 clusters there, we're going to go over to this open space and put a set of clusters there, 3 double crochets. Then we're going to chain 1 and go back in the same space and put another 3 double crochets. So I'm not going to add another stitch here. I'm just going to go over and go through this open space right here and add my clusters. Chain 1, and I'm going back into that same space that I just left out of and do another 3 double crochets. So basically what I'm doing is just going into those open sections, and like that open section right there, that's where I will do 3 double crochets, chain 1, and then do another 3 double crochets in that same section opening there. But now that I'm going to move on to a new opening, I'm not going to chain 1. I'm just going to go right in with a double crochet. Well, technically it's going to be 3 because we're doing the cluster. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to be doing this all the way around. I'll be back. All right, my sunshines, I'm back, and now that I'm at the very end of this row, what I'm going to do is go back in where I started from the beginning and do another 3 double crochets to complete this row. And then I will chain 1 and go back into the top stitch, and I will do a slip stitch there. All right, so I have 2 rows done already. I think I'm going to go ahead and do another row of white and then go on to do the gray. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do 1 more row with the white, and then I'll be back to show you how I transfer over to the gray. All right, so I'm back, and then what I'm going to do is going to be adding on this light gray. I know it may be hard to see that it's a light gray, but yes, that's what it is. So I'm going to be adding this on now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 rows of the light gray and then do 3 rows of the black and keep going like that pattern. So of course, at the last of the stitch, I need to chain 1 first and then slip stitch into that very top of the very first stitch double crochet that I did. And then I'm going to be adding on this gray yarn. I will drop the white, add the gray, holding it just like that, and take my hook, go in like that, hold it like this, hold it tight, and just take them and take it through both of the loops. And make sure you just pull things tight. Pull on your white yarn tight, and also pull on your gray yarn tight, or whatever color you're using, tight. And I'm going to go ahead and chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. And remember, I just dropped the white. I no longer need it. But this little piece of gray string right here, I'm going to crochet that into this work so I don't have to, go back and stitch it in. But some prefer to go back and do stitching, but if I can be able to work this yarn in with my work that I'm doing, I will do it that way. So of course I'm going to go back in and do a double crochet and go back in and do 1 more double crochet, and that's it. And I'm going to keep on going with the same pattern all the way around. Now let's pull. I'm pulling some yarn from my bag here. The gray yarn that is, I'm pulling some. Yes, and that's all I got, folks. So I just wanted to show you how that does. So, okay, so now you can see the gray. Yes. All right, so I'll be back when I have maybe half of this sweater done, or I'll be back to show you what I have completed so far for the day. All right, my sunshines, I'll be back very soon. Hey, 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 y'all. Your girl is back. I just want to give you an update on the sweater for my son's baptism. I'm actually almost done it. I'm working on one sleeve now, and I just have to do the half a sleeve on the other side, and it will be done. So the sweater will be done tonight. But here's an issue. Today is like, I think, close to the 80s, and it's nice out, but it's a little cloudy. Now, I don't know, y'all, how this is going to work because if it's going to be nice tomorrow and not cool, I will not be caught in this sweater. Because if I am, somebody's going to be coming to pick me up. Okay? So, what's going to happen is if it's nice, I won't wear the sweater, but I will take pictures and post the pictures. And also, if you haven't done so, I need you to go over to my YouTube channel, Life of Sunshine on Wheels with a Z, not an S. And I want you to like, subscribe, of course, and share. And I will be dropping a video tomorrow with my experience of making this sweater, in 7 days? So I'm going to be dropping that video tomorrow. So I need you all to come back and check your girl out. Hey, my sunshine. So, you all know I had been crocheting this sweater to wear to my son's baptism. All right, let me break it down to you all. It's been kind of smooth sailing up until Wednesday. Wednesday came, I took out 3 rows only to put them back the way that they were. Don't ask me why, but I did it. Past that. So now this is Saturday, March 29th, 8:41 p.m. and I'm still working on the sleeves. I have one sleeve done, I think I do, but I can't reach my measuring tape, so I have to wait for my daughter to get here in order to measure it. So I'm going to go and work on the other sleeve. But you all ain't going to believe this one. So you all know that, like, I'm, working. And the colors are black, light gray, and white. So I'm backing up here so I can reach for the roll of black yarn to share with you all. Because, it is, so sad. This is as much black yarn that I have left from the skein that I've been working on from the beginning. Now, what I'm going to have to do, because I got to do some things, I got to change some things around, because I'm going to turn it around so you all can see how it looks, the pattern on my leg. But I'm thinking I'm going to have to stop what I'm doing on the one sleeve and get over to the other sleeve and start on that using this black. And my plans is just to make one sleeve, one half of the sleeve all black. I'm going to use whatever I have of this on that other sleeve, because I do not want a sleeve full of like gray, and I do not want a sleeve full of white granny square stitches. So I'm going to take this, what I have here, and work on the other sleeve while I can and go from there. And then whenever my daughter gets in, I will measure it. I pray that I go over instead of going under. It is 8:42 p.m., March 29th, and before I go to bed, I'm going to have this sweater done. May not be able to wear it tomorrow, because you all know today here in Maryland, it got in the low 80s. It was nice out. It was warm, but cloudy. So I don't know what I'm going to get tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. If I don't wear the sweater, I will take pictures in it and post it, and maybe do a little quick video of me wearing it to add on to this video for Sunday, March 30th. But we shall see. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to go ahead on and work on this other sleeve while I got this left. I never thought I would run out of yarn. It's that darn Joann's, because Joann's gone, and I love a big twist yarn. I got this yarn from Walmart. It's rough, but a girl got to do what she got to do with what she got. All right, you all. So let me turn this camera around so you can see what I'm working with. All right, my sunshine. So this is what the sleeve is looking like. This is the top part of the sleeve that connects to the shoulder, and then I'm working on the length of it. And you see the pattern that I have there, how I started with the black, and now I'm doing white and gray. Yes, I'm doing that for the entire sleeve. I'm doing that for the entire sleeve. But now I got to make some changes because your girl is running out of black. So I'm going to just start the other side with the black. And I'm just going to do black, black, black until I can't do it anymore. And we'll see what happens. So this is where I'm at. And I think my clock got 8:45 p.m. All right, my sunshines. I'll be back.